my Levi jeans. When it's popping out your phone, going down to it.
Baby, you know I'm on my bullshit. I'll let you ride it. Rodeo in your room, that shoe breaks loose with perfect timing. Love when you tease me in them jeans, girl.
Never quick. Oh, I'm early. All right, y'all. Good morning. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome in. Okay, so listen, anybody come watch the replay, welcome in. I know it's early. Y'all just dropped them babies off. Before we start, I need y'all to help donate to a friend of mine. She's getting back on her feet. She's trying to get some things together. This is my Cash App, but I will send it to her. If you guys could donate, it could be $5, $10, $15, whatever you guys can donate to help her, okay? She just got back on her feet. She's trying to get things squared away, and she just got there. All right, let's get into it. So this weekend has been a lot. I'm hearing that the Sharia got dragged over here. So let me explain something. I'm hearing that that's what was said. I'm going to say this. When me and Desharia had a conversation to answer the auntie's question, okay? We had a conversation. I never drug her. I never said anything bad about her. When I went live, I said we had a conversation, and I said because she is a child, I'm not doing that to her. But I will say this, exactly what I said. Exactly what I said. Now to hear she's 17, it makes sense. That's exactly what I said because she's about to be 18 years old. She is feeling herself a little. That's exactly what I said. I said that. I said that. But I never drugged her. I never said she grown, she this, she that. I never did that. That was something I was not going to do because I said she is still a child and I have a teenager. And I'm an aunt to a teenager. I'm not doing that. That's what I said. I have a live showing that I said that. Did I say did I see where he was coming from? I sure did. Did I see that she's a typical teenager? They can be disrespectful sometimes. They feel like they're grown, and that's not dragging. That's true. When you're raising see, they don't have teenagers yet, up in that age about to be an adult, so they don't know. But when you raising teenagers and they're becoming older, you start to see that they feel themselves a little bit. They, you know, Oh, I can go outside. I'm close to being legal. I can get me my own place. I can, like they feel that way. It's okay. We all was like that. We all felt like we were grown. We gonna pop our best one. The boys telling us we cute. The girls telling us we like, what I'm saying? Teenagers telling like it is. Oh, baby, and sweet talking. That's just how it is, baby. It ain't nobody dragging her. That is typical teenagers. Oh, why I gotta do this? Why I gotta clean a bathroom? Why I gotta do that before I go? That's teenagers. That's just teenage shit. That's just what it is. Man, I want to go hang out and say, why I can't go outside? Like I'm almost grown. That is typical teenage. Like I'm not understanding why everybody like, no, no, baby, she's a teenager. And teenagers can be mean as hell, okay? They are not nice. They feel like you the corniest people in the baby. That is teenage stuff. They feel like you corny, honey. Ugh. Mm-mm. I'm like, no, that's teenagers. And the sons feel like they belong to you, belong to them. Why you going outside? Why you ain't come home on time? Why you got, yeah, it's typical teenage stuff. So she is a teenager. And I want y'all to stop saying she's a child, but she's also a teenager. She's close to being a mature adult. Around this time, y'all, she's not going to like her father. She darn sure ain't gonna like her mama. Okay? In her mind, even though now she is a mother, in her mind, they do too much. They do too much. And that's something that I said. I say she feels like they do too much. Now, what I don't condone is coming on here bashing your father, right? And we saw what was said, bashing her father. I don't condone that. And I don't condone her bashing her mother because she is a teenager. She will, when she get older, it's going to take for her daughter to become a teenager for her to understand, because it happens. And when she gets older to mature, and I want to explain something to y'all. Y'all saying she's still a child, you right, but she is a teenage child. Her front lobe is not mature until she hit 25. I'm going to say it again. That front lobe ain't mature until she hit 25. She has a long way to go. She got a lot of experience to work through. So for people to say, oh, y'all nobody dragged her. I stated my opinion to her. We had a conversation. I did not disrespect her. She felt like she had to put her teenage guard up and go to war. That's fine, baby. The war ain't nobody against you but love. Ain't nobody against you. I said it before. I say she's prepared to go out to the real world. Yeah. But she has to learn to have a different delivery, because she's going to learn certain things can come to her. She got to learn how to handle that as a woman. She's still learning, period. So nobody drug her, and I said that. But another thing, she did throw shade at her dad and said that he wasn't real father game. And a lot of people are starting to question things. I was hearing another content creator say, hey, why you didn't believe her. Let me tell y'all something. And I'm going to keep it real with you. It's not that he didn't believe his daughter. And I want to explain, because I see y'all kind of y'all, I understand, and I said this before, I understand that y'all got Cheeto Buff who think he against above the law. And there's a difference when it comes to skin tone and laws, okay? And I want y'all to remember this and get off emotion and think logically. He probably asked for proof or some type for her to go to the doctor or anything, because when you go, he was going to take it to court. He probably is going to take it to court and give it a reason of why he wants to get his child back. And I want y'all to remember that. So he didn't do this because, he didn't believe her. No, that man was going to go to the police department. Let me tell you something. Y'all remember when we talked about Nazaria Harris and the situation and Jarvis Butts and how he tried to do something to Nazaria Harris' cousin, right? One of the twins' daughters. And the father said, I was going to pull up on him and do something. But the police came just in time. was because of the fact was he probably sat there and did a police report too. And the police didn't do anything. So as a father, you want to step out and beat somebody, but at the same time, you know if you do, you going to jail, huh? Huh? Oh, okay. So the best thing to do to keep yourself from going to prison is okay, well, we're gonna need proof. Let's go to the hospital. Let's do an essay kit. Let me tell you what they told me, and let's go to the police station. That's the best thing to do because at the end of the day, what you're gonna do is build a case against somebody and have it started. So you don't want um that type of rhetoric. Like you have to do it the right way. Now, what if he would have unalived and then, you know what I'm saying? No, he got to do it. He's not saying he don't believe his daughter, but he got to do it the right way because he still has a child besides her, and they need him right now. Now, I don't think he wasn't furious. He just wasn't finna show her that. He wasn't finna show her that. Yeah, he wasn't finna show her that. He got to keep his cool. He probably already had a thing in his mind and like I already know. Like, man, listen. Yeah, y'all got to understand that. So the pain and hurt that she said, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying this. Instead of telling the world on the internet for some coin, you gotta go lay on the folks' couch and tell them. That does not help your healing journey. That's gonna have people come to you. That's gonna have people bash you. That's gonna have people make your mental health worse. You don't just come out here and do that. And I know a lot of y'all see a lot of people doing it. No, it's not the right way to do. That wasn't cool. So on top of bashing her father, she bashed her mother, y'all. Child, and the mama is mad as hell. Now she was fine, typical baby mama, baby daddy shit. This is why I say, listen, fix the situations with the baby daddies and baby mamas, cause y'all really be sitting here, like, to be honest, y'all gonna mess yourself up continuing to have that kind of type of mess. Um, I don't know if I share my screen. Okay. Let's see. Oh, this is a cute little muffin. Hold on. Oh, she's so cute. Oh, she's such a cute. Okay. Hold on, we're gonna start at the bottom. I know y'all see it. Babies be so cute. All right, she say, let's see. Everybody was looking like, what? Okay, we're gonna get into the comments. I think this was it. I want to make sure this is it before we go into it. So, she was cooking Sunday dinner. And then I guess she got word of what people were saying and what was happening. Let's get into it. Okay. So she say, this cray cray page only tell lies. You don't know anything about my life or my kids' life. Learn the truth before speaking on anything bookie. But so this is from exclusive. I'm gonna read it to y'all. It say, when the truth makes someone uncomfortable, they'll try to silence it. Silence it. A 17-year-old should never have to choose between speaking the truth and have a relationship with her father. Yet we are here. Stop. No one said she couldn't speak the truth and have a relationship with her father. I'm gonna tell my thoughts in a minute. It's not to drag anybody, but it's being honest. And this is to answer to why a lot of people don't believe people at first. A lot of people, okay, the society we live in is to tell the world before you tell the police and the therapist. That's where we live in now. And we continue to say, that's not how you do that. That is not how you do that. She never say she couldn't have a relationship with her father. She still has the door open to have a relationship with her father. But to sit here and say she got to pick, she never had to choose. She decided to put this on him. Nobody else did. Okay? I just want to remind y'all that. Nobody bashed her for that. Recently, a young woman spoke out about what being a real parent actually means. She talked about the difference between performing for social media and actually showing up in real life. Okay, put it this way. How we know he didn't show up in real life? How we know that? We're not there. How we know that? How we know that? Hold on, y'all. How we know that? Hold on, y'all. I'm texting my friend. I know y'all saw that. That's my friend. She is getting herself together, y'all. Hold on. Um, how do we know that? So I'm putting like this: darn if he do, darn if he don't show pictures of y'all together. You know what I'm saying? Like how? You know? Then you'll sit here and then um you'll say something. You know what I'm saying? How? That's just like if I don't see nobody, we not there. We not in y'all household. We not. So how we know y'all having, we know y'all having a good time by the things that he does. You feel what I'm saying? Okay. Let's continue. So we know that because we see what he do with your sister. I'm gonna tell y'all how I feel after we read this and what I feel going on, and it's okay. It's okay. I see what's going on. I'm gonna say this: the Shari is screaming for just a long time with her daddy, not with the baby, not with her sister, just him and her. She want that time. That's all what it boils down to. She has to share when it come to her mama, and that was her scapegoat when she got to her daddy house because she didn't have to share with her siblings. But what she gotta understand is, baby, you have a sister now, and I think that's what it is. I think she like, I just want my daddy. Like she feels like I just want my daddy to myself. And it's okay, girl. You a daddy's girl. But at the same time, you gotta understand you got a sister too. You know what I'm saying? She love her sister, but I think right now she's getting older. She just want a little, just a little 5, 10 minutes, 20, 30 minutes. She want the same shopping trips. She want the same out to lunch outing. She missed that. And so she going on social media doing it, think this gonna fix it, but it's not. But she really actually miss her daddy. She missed that with her daddy. But then she gotta keep a mask on to everybody that don't like her daddy, that this is what it is. But I'm gonna tell you deep down, she want that with her father. That's the truth. This is a cry for I want it with my daddy, but I gotta save face. I'm gonna keep it above. It's not dragging her. It's honest. Let me tell you something. When I hit 18 and I graduated, my sister saw me, got lunch dates with my mom, went shopping, all that stuff for graduation and everything. And my sister was like, "You was doing all that stuff, like you just didn't spend no time with me. You didn't do that with me." And that's when my mama took some time out to do it for her after everything. Because all the teacher like mostly going through, hey, it's a separate parent household. She don't understand it. She know daddy's lives here, mommy live here. I only see daddy when I'm here. I only see, you know what I'm saying? So she's getting more of that time. Deshari is saying, hey, I want that time too by myself. Can I get that? That's what it is. Y'all, this ain't got nothing to do with what y'all thought it was. That's really what it is. And that girl really just want, it's not like he not giving it to her. She just like, she trying to save face for everybody, child. And to be honest, that's what she want. It's okay. It's okay. Instead of listening, apologizing, making amends, her father jumped to her comments to threaten her, take down what she wrote, or he'll never speak to her again. I don't remember seeing that. If y'all got that, can y'all inbox it to me? Because I don't remember seeing that. I don't remember seeing that. The sad reality, he already doesn't speak to her. The only time he responds with his public image at risk. I'm gonna go to her page, but I don't remember seeing that. But I'm gonna go look. We're gonna look together. And as if it was enough, her mother has kicked her out, which has been trending on net all evening, leaving her without stable support while she's dealing with intimidation from the ones who should have protected her. This is about light captures the hashtag. It's about a young woman being punished for telling the truth about the neglect, broken promises, and emotional abuse she endured. No, this is about a young woman that is saying, I used to get that, I don't get that no more. I want that with my daddy. Why she got to get that? Maybe I go through something. Maybe I get that. That's what it's given to me. It's typical teenage. That is just what it is. That's just like when the new baby come and the child is upset. That's what that is. Oh, you're not gonna spend more time with me like you do with the baby. Y'all know. Come on, man. I don't know what world y'all living in. What reality? I don't. I'm lost. So someone say, I guess the question would be, would she have been wrong if she didn't speak on you and only spoke about her father? What he has done and been doing. In my opinion, your daughter is hurt and needs someone to talk about her feelings and what took place in her life as she still remembers. She is now raising a beautiful daughter. I know she wants a much better life than she explains to her. Hold on, much better life. I'm trying to get to what they said. That she explains her own of her daughter for her daughter. I know you talk to her daily. As far as I know, she lives with you, but maybe explain to her what she puts out to the world. You don't agree, or do you feel as though you are just running with your own stories of her life, and she has not spoken on it all? I like you and your strength. You have come a long ways, but I do feel instead of coming off negative as you do so well, maybe talk to your daughter and see what the problem is and try to help her. She is crying silently, living her life while everybody's pointing a finger to who's wrong and right. Nobody's pointing a finger, but people are seeing it. Um, she's only doing what she saw, okay, because she think it's right. It's just like white folks said, take a shower, duck. To my white folks said, take a shower, duck down. Okay, this ain't got nothing to do with y'all. That's just like in the European days, they didn't take showers of white, right? They had slaves follow them around and stuff. They didn't know to shower. They thought it was okay not to shower, right? So when we came around and showed them, no, you have to bathe and cleanse yourself and wipe yourself and take care of your body, they realized instead of bathing every 3 days that yeah, that okay, that's just like, every Sunday we have these big extravagant dinners, and some of the food is very high in cholesterol and salt and sodium, and we're starting to realize different ways to cut that down, that it was not okay, because we got to look at the health, and some things are added already into the food that is harmful. That's just what it is. You know what I'm saying? So ain't nobody saying, oh, but she thinks this is normal to do because she saw her mama do it. She saw her stepmama do it. And she think, oh, this is what is supposed to be done. And it's not. It's not. The baby got a long way to go and a long way to grow. She do. She got a long way to go and a long way to grow. I know she feel like she grown, but baby, you not. Mm-mm. You got some ways to go with life, baby. You ain't even hit the brink. Well, life throw you curveballs, and you trying to figure it out, but you ain't hit that yet. Enjoy your parents, fix it, and enjoy it right now, because baby, when you come out on your own and you got to figure it out with your child, that's when you hit real life. Oh, baby, you ain't seen nothing yet. You think these people, baby, you ain't seen nothing. Baby, huh? You ain't seen a darn thing. Then when you get older, you're going to tell your parents, I appreciate y'all. You really are. Especially your father. When you learn how men are and how they really are out here, yeah, you're going to be surprised. Baby, trust me. Um, let's see. Where did I leave off at? But don't don't be so closed-minded, because what if others speak? They had to of often get from somewhere else. Okay. Somebody say tell them again. So Sierra responded. Hold on. You going through the comments, y'all. She say, period, because they know nothing about my life. Someone said agreed. Then someone said it's a shameful. Does your daughter understand that these people mean her no good? Disobedient kids are days are cut short, and that's a fact. What did she say? I'm scared, y'all. None of the people mean her any good. All they want to do is be nosy, exchange for their cash apps. They need a life. The world revolves around my child who I birthed and raised. Get your own life. Exactly. Trying to turn this young lady against her mother is weird. You're right. Stop. Now I got my cash app. I only got my cash app up because I'm helping my friend. Y'all just saw her message me. I'm helping her right now. She just now got back on her feet. I don't care if it's $5, $10, whatever you can send, just send it to her. She'll be okay. I will personally send it to her, and I'll put a screenshot post in my community that sent it to her. I'm just saying, if you can help. Stop, Sierra. We not gonna talk now. Now we finna drag Sierra. We not gonna talk about the cash apps that you put out here that you needed help on, because you burnt your bridges. Supposedly your homegirl, aka the stepmama that you didn't like, was supposed to make sure you got paid, and then you exposed her, and then you burnt your bridges with your baby daddy to make sure you could have been put up and not at no. I'm not saying nothing wrong with the sitting stays and nothing like that. I stayed there, but baby, you could have been put up at like a Hyatt house with your children where they all had rooms if you played a better part in being a mother and being a better baby mother and co-parent with him and understand that it's not your homegirl, to where y'all could have been cool and you could have been paid up. See, we just talked about a mommy content creator that's going around. If y'all ain't noticed, she's pregnant and homeless with her sixth baby, fourth baby daddy. Not once, not once. If she didn't treat that father wrong, that has them children, and didn't talk cash-ish about his wife, I guarantee you that she would have been put up in a place by now, because she is them children's mother. But because she trash talked the wife who is taking care of her children 365 days a week, while she keep going back and forth from Texas, living in whatever, and the husband that is working, and she told him she ain't paying him no child support, they would have at least said, here goes something for a month. You are my kid's mother. I want to put you up. Sometimes, ladies and gentlemen, you have to play nice in order to get what you need in the long run. You ain't got to like them, but respect comes a long way. Just like some of these baby that, man, I'm going through this show, and they say, okay, well, if you would have talked to her better, you could have sat here and been put up and been okay. She probably wouldn't mind if you would have done better. Here, man, like, here go the couch. I got the extra guest room. You can sleep enough, you can sleep with your kids, whatever you want to do. Listen. Yeah, that's it. That's it. If you would have co-parent the right way, Marquez, if Marquez would have co-parent the right way, he would have been straight. But y'all just want to come on here and bash because it gives you money. No, you got to do things the right way. Sierra, I'm glad you got your place. Congratulations to you. I see you got your place now. But at the same time, though, beloved, the first time when you lost your place and needed help, you should have co-parent the right way. No, nobody know your life, but you put your life out here. You was falling behind somebody else. Now look, I don't understand why people want to turn her child against the parent and parents in addition. Thank you. Somebody with some sense. I don't know why it's easy to convince children to turn against their parents. Meaning she talking about the father. Especially when it's the only parent who has been there for them. She said, good question. He's been there for her too. But at the same time, baby, you got to take some responsibility of how you treated her too. You ain't apologized either. She said, don't come for me. Y'all don't know nothing about my life or me, period. Y'all assuming that's all y'all can do. Believe the lies you want. I know myself as a mother and a woman. Bookie Butt, you saying I'm blocked. No, you pressed it. I blocked a year ago. Keep spreading lies because you don't know my life or what goes in it. Keep guess though because that's all you can do. Sierra, you put your shit on here. I'm not understanding why we going through this. Just like you put this shit right here. Girl, find a new one. Stop. Child. Find a new one. Hold on. But that's just how I feel about it. I just feel like, he love his kids. We're not gonna act like he don't. He loves his kids. So for people to sit here and act like he doesn't is wild to me. It's wild to me. And I don't know. Here we go. Oh God, here we go. Here we go. Here we go, child. Child, I want y'all to see something. I knew they were coming. They've been real quiet. I question sometimes. I question sometimes. I question sometimes. Are you really spiritual or are you just using that for likes and views? I'm gonna leave it there. Let me get off of this. I don't want nobody to say I'm bothering them. That's the question I have. Are you really spiritual or do you do this for clicks and views? Because the things that you say as a spiritual woman, you should know that shouldn't even come out your mouth because the tongue is powerful. But you still say, hey, Am. Like, I just want to know. You come on here and say, I'm spiritual, I'm a natural spiritual woman. But you got to understand the things that you say out your mouth that roll out your tongue on a piece of paper or a Facebook post can come to wish it. Not just, you trying to wish something on somebody else can happen to you. Are you really spiritual or no? Like, are you Christ conscious or no? It's giving clicks and views. I can't. You worse than a darn girl. Okay. I'm gonna shut up. It's too early. Let's just say you worse than that a lady with the AI picture. TL. Huh? Good morning. And it's giving clicks and views to me. But I'm gonna leave it there. Ooh, Amber, I don't know, honey. I'm tired. I'm tired. But looking at what she posts, That girl ain't her. Let me stop. I'm not gonna say she not hurt. I'm gonna tell you, like I said before, she just won't. Instead of her sitting here bashing him, I'm gonna be honest. I would call my daddy and cry and say, "Daddy, I want you." I know, Amber. Girl, I'm about there. I'm gonna tell you why I'm about there. I'm about there because to me is the lack of oh Jesus. It's the lack of accountability and the common sense they don't have to give. You know what I'm saying? Like, they did something, but they act like and it's like that's the draining part. Then you want to point the fingers and do all that stuff. You know what I'm saying that they've been doing. I wouldn't have a fight. I'm about with you. I'm about with you. The only reason why I talk about it because I know what it's like not to be able to talk to your dad and stuff. I've been there, but at the same time, it's not like she's not talking to her daddy because he with somebody or something else. She hasn't picked up the phone to call her daddy. You are, girl, do you not know the power you have as a daddy's girl? Like, I would, baby, I wouldn't even post nothing on here. I would have been crying, saying, "Daddy, I just want to see her." That's all she got to do. And I guarantee you that man will drive like a hawk in the night and gonna get his child. He don't care how old she is. She's still his baby. But like I said before, I think she see little mama getting what she used to get and it bothers her. That's all that is. She want the lunch dates. She want to go shopping. She want to go out to eat. She want to go on stuff. Exactly. That's it. All she got to do is pick up that phone. That's it. That's it. If her mama don't trust her, then you know what? All she got to do is walk out the house. She she feel like it's right to do this because that's what she saw her mama do and saw that lady do. That lady. That lady over there. That lady. Knowing that people don't like your daddy and don't like your mama, that like that lady. That lady. I'm not saying no stepmom. They that the girl stepmama. I want to hear that. That lady over there. That lady. There. They finna bash the heck out of her. That lady. You know that ooh, that lady. She would have hated me growing up. Oh, you still with that lady? Lord have mercy. You still with that lady over there? Oh, that lady coming to get us. Yep. Good morning. Hey. I would have said that lady. That's what that lady did. That lady already opened the floodgates to this. Then the mother carrier, the child carrier of um, her carrier did that too. But for Sierra to come on here, y'all don't know my life. Girl, stop. I'm gonna tell y'all who dragged her. I gotta think her name. Hold on, because I don't want to say that because they know who I'm talking about. Them folks over there. Yeah. The project rejects. That's what we gonna call them. That's who dragged her. When they found out she was expecting, oh baby, they dragged her so bad. I'll never forget it. I say, well, god dang, she has. But you know what? Too cute. You know why she doing that? She jealous. She like, you know how y'all, okay, ladies, if y'all have other children, right? Y'all had that oldest one for so long, right? Now some of the older kids, they like, well, I do want a sibling. And some of the kids like, I do want a sibling, but I still want the attention on me, right? It gotta be equal attention. That baby been going through learning parents at a young age, two different households. There's some things that she's probably been going through that we don't know. So she's seeing what she's getting and she's upset because she want that. But at the same time, too cute, you gotta understand too. And I'm finna keep it a buck. She gotta save face for this internet because she don't dog them out. So now she gotta miss out. That's what that is. She gotta miss out. So she gotta save face to get them people not to drag her. I don't know what they said, but I'm finna tell you like this. Something was said for that girl to do that. And now she crying behind the scenes, to be honest with you, because she's not getting what her sister get. But whose fault is that? That's your fault. If you feel like this, how I know she's still young too. First of all, that's your daddy. Right, they did. That's her daddy. And good morning. So if you gonna blame her and criticize a child for her making up with her daddy, which is gonna happen sooner or later. Y'all gonna understand. Christmas coming up. We ain't crazy. And if she miss him long enough, she know where to go. They're gonna drag that girl. They're gonna drag her for Phil. Then they're gonna blame the mama. That's what she's scared of. To me, I wouldn't give a darn. Like, first of all, they didn't birth you. They didn't make you. And if you need anything, you can't call them to help you. They do not care about you, for real. They look at hating your daddy as a paycheck for somebody else. They do not. I'm going to be honest with you, baby. You're 17. It's time for you. I'm going to tell you what it's really like. You got to be careful doing that. Them folks don't like you. What did I do to them? A lot. They really don't. And it's not to drag. I'm just going to tell you the truth. Stop posting how you feel and move on swiftly and make it up with your daddy. Because I guarantee you, they not telling you who they making up with. They ain't telling you what they doing. They ain't telling you they experience. They're not saying that. So, yeah, I wouldn't care. Grand Rising, I wouldn't even care. I wouldn't care about their likes. They don't, no. Long as your name is what it is and who your mama and daddy is, and you grow up, they're not gonna care. They're not. Good morning. They're not gonna care. So make up with your daddy, man. Like, it's not now. I tell people this. I didn't have a great relationship with my dad either, but we made it work. Me and my mama, I've been around her and my stepdad, but we made it work. When you don't want to end on bad terms with none of your parents, and if anybody got any mommy issues or daddy issues, fix that. When it's all said and done, God forbid, you can't get that back. And I know for a fact, fix it now. That ain't promised. They're not going to always be here. Fix it. Because then you're going to regret it in your life. And you're going to be sitting on the bed wondering what I do. Why I didn't fix this. Fix that. I don't care if it's counseling, whatever. We don't got to know. We don't care. The only thing we care about is that y'all fixed it. That's all we care about over here. That's it. We don't care about it. Hey, that ain't our business. Fix it. Trust me. That stuff don't matter. It don't. I'm telling you it don't. It does not matter. Oh, yeah. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. They sure is. They sure is. Yep, they is. They gonna drag her. And that's sad. Good morning, y'all. And that's sad, though, for the fact that that's what they want to do. That's... I'll be questioning some of them, child. It's really weird. Sometimes I'll be like, you sure? You all right? You okay over there? Do we not know something? You good? Yeah. I learned that. I learned that when let me tell you what I've learned too. If they don't like you, your parents, they really don't like you. They don't like you. You just oh, I really don't like this child. But oh yeah, that's how it is. I learned that. I know what that looked like. I've witnessed it. I even went through it. So when I tried to explain to her on the level of it, she didn't want to hear it. But then again, I accept that from her because number one, she's a teenager. She's not she don't understand yet. She hasn't lived through things to understand yet. Remember, she thinks she understands. She know teenage stuff, teenage struggle. She ain't walked through that adult struggle yet. Baby, it's a whole different thing. You're gonna want to go back. Let's keep it real. But she hasn't walked through that fire of an adult struggle yet. But she gonna come around, y'all. Just give her time. She trying to save face. She gonna break down and I can't do it. That's what it's gonna be soon enough. Mm-hmm. Yep. When she go through what she go through, she gonna know. She gonna be all right. She got a lot to learn. And I know y'all said she disrespectful. Yes, she gonna be disrespectful. You gonna tell you why? She a teenager. I'm gonna keep it real with you. She feel like her mom and her daddy are lame to her. She feel like they corny. Okay? Teenagers are mean as hell. Okay? They are the best thing walking. Who are you? Yeah, that's just being real. They love you. They like you at times, but tell them what they don't want to hear. They don't like you. Teenagers are different. Oh, I love my mama. You ain't gonna talk to my mama like that. But then the moment you be like, why you ain't clean the room? You just being so nasty. Man, they get on my nerves, bro. I don't like them, man. I'm finna go. Like that's what they do. Teenage years. She's not the first to the last. So yeah, she's doing what her generation of teenagers do, take it to the internet. And I'm so glad my son and my niece are not internet crazy. And my friend's son as well, because they not gonna take it to the internet. They just gonna tell you straight up. Ain't nothing going to the internet. I'm just gonna tell you how I feel, whether you like it or not, today or tomorrow. So that's just but she's part of that generation that gotta get online and say things. Hey, she's part of that generation. So I know y'all don't like it. I don't like it, but she part of that generation. The sensitive, why y'all do that to me generation. Okay. I am a millennial. I can't deal with all of that. Baby, you gotta tighten up today. No, that putting stuff out there like that, nah, baby. We gotta change that today. No, we're not doing that. Nah. And I told her blatantly, like that's what I told her. I said, if you're gonna talk about one, talk about your experience with both. Your experience is your experience. But be mindful what you say because they don't like you, baby. She didn't like that. And I told her all of that. No. I sure did. I sure did. I sure did. Cause she needs somebody. You first of all, your stepmama is the crybaby. Well, your ex stepmama, she cry. Your mama come on here and whine. You need somebody to be like, no. You need somebody to go, ugh, in you a little bit, babe. Your daddy, hey, listen, he giving her that. The other two, child, I'm so tired of it. The other two do all that. Oh, yeah. Oh, No. Can't do it. Can't do it. Can't do it. I just Now I grew up in a household where you express yourself, but you express it in a respectable adult way, right? And you have a conversation because we were bringing up, learning to come up to where we're going to have hard conversations about things, right? What we don't like, if we don't like it, say, hey, listen, I don't like that. I don't like what you're doing. That's just how we grew up to be taught. But y'all got to understand, no shade to Sierra. She whined. No shade to that lady. She's a darn crybaby. I'd be like, girl, oh my God, please. All that crying. Mm-mm. And I'm gonna keep it real with you. After having that talk with DW, DW is not a crier. That's why I'm kind of looking at this like, what? She's not a crier. She's not a bully. I want to say this with being nice because how I read what she said when I read everything she said. She's no nonsense, right? But at the same, I'm gonna say it like this: if it push come to shove and they try to bully her, she can handle hers. She gonna handle it straight up. But at the same time, her coming to the internet to get a point of view across ain't gonna work. Especially with your daddy and your parents. See, you say that for them project rejects over there and that lady. But that no. Once she get an understanding of who she is and things like that, once she hit that stage in her life, she gonna be standing up for them and it's gonna be different. I'm telling y'all now. I never lie to y'all. But I'm gonna let y'all know. Once they make up and they get past this hump, oh baby, she coming like a tyrant. And I hope they ready for it. I hope they ready for it. I'm gonna tell you that she not gonna let nobody bully her. I can tell you that. I read them comments too. She ain't letting nobody bullying her. She not. She's not a weak link. So that's why I'm kind of like, she gotta learn how to do things the right way. She ain't one of them. She not. And I feel like her and her mama done got into it because she probably told her, why you crying all the time? Like, you always crying. I'm guarantee you that's the conversation. And Sierra get pissed off. She get pissed off. All that, man, all that you doing. Yeah, she one of them. She's one of them. She gon' yeah. Yeah. Just give her some time, y'all. She's being a typical teenager. She gonna realize she wrong. We'll get an apology soon enough. I'm not gonna say we. He will get an apology. He's gonna get one sooner than y'all think. She gonna realize some things. Trust me. Give her some time. Give her some space. Let her feel herself. Let her, feel like she that girl. Her hair done. She dressed. When she go walk in the halls. Oh, girl, you cute. What's up? Like, yeah. So she feeling herself like they used to tell us. You smelling yourself, ain't you? Okay, I'm gonna let you have it. Mm-hmm. She smelled good to herself. Girl, you look cute. You filling out them jeans. That's what's driving her to go, oh yeah, I'm gonna be disrespectful. I'm grown. Can't nobody. That's it. That's it. That's what it is. Trust me, she miss her dad. Trust me, she wants to call her daddy and be just that little girl. But at the same time, oh, you cute girl. You didn't, yeah. Oh no, I can't do that. Everybody think I'm typical teenage girl stuff. I see what my mama was talking about when she said, you smelling yourself. Oh, you feeling yourself, huh? You think you cute. You cute, but you think you okay. The moment I did that, all right. And I was talking spicy. Baby, that lady hit me with a bill. That's your bill for the month. Your phone bill. You're responsible. Since you grown, you pay your bill. Mm-hmm. I say, wait a minute. Wait. Why are you doing this to me? Yeah. Mm-hmm. No, you spicy. You feel like you that girl. You right. Pay that phone bill. You talking to me crazy and I pay your phone bill? Here you go. You got your own line. And it was Sprint. Y'all know Sprint high as hell. Sprint back then was high. Baby, I shut up real quick. That phone bill came back $500-$600. I was humble. Amen. Thank you, Jesus. I just want to thank the Lord and rest in peace to my mama and thank my mama because, child, mm-mm-mm, I will be lost. Lord Jesus. Yeah. You want to be grown? She and my sister the same way. Oh, you feeling yourself. You want to talk. Okay. Sit down to eat. She talking all that junk. I need two separate checks. I'm like, oh, what you need two separate checks? Here you go, baby. Pay your own meal. It was none of that. You want to be grown? There you go. Pay your own meal. My mama didn't play that. My mama would jack. Listen, I don't know what jacked up. Baby, I never been so high on the wall, and I was taller than my mama. I never been so high on the wall in my life. Never again. Drop kick, cool. Man, please. The moment she would have saw that on Facebook, Jesus, it better be deleted by before she walk in that room. Cause you finna feel it today. My mama ain't play that. That was none of that. You in my house. That's exactly what she said. You in my house. You don't like it. You old enough to get out. You grown. You can do it. You're 20 some years old. You can get out. You know how to pay your bill. But you in my house. Yep. Sure did. Let me tell you something. She better than me. She better than my baby. Sierra them better than my aunties. You act like that with her at one of my aunties and put that on there, you out the door. She don't give a darn. Figure it out, baby. You come back when you got some sense. Who? My cousins ain't never in their life had to worry about anything, especially 17, about to be 8. Oh, you about to be 18? You absolutely right. Go figure it out. Show enough did. When they hit 18, talking spicy, you out of here. They didn't play. And my cousins are the best things walking now. They don't try their mama. They all boys. They go get you. They don't care. Oh no, that's my mama, bro. So she gonna see, child. I guarantee you, when she hit 18, she's gonna move out that later house. Her mother and her and Robert will be fine, cause she gonna realize what it's like being on her own now. So y'all just get ready for it. She gotta go through being adult. She hasn't hit adult yet. She hasn't hit paying rent, taking care of her baby, working, paying bills, trying to get her hair done. She got a fund for that. She got a fund for her nails. She got a fund for that stuff. She got to make sure they eat. She got to get up for school, take her to school. She finna hit real world. She's gonna hit the real world. She got to learn through it. It's gonna be a process. So don't be surprised when y'all go look online and she got her first place. Ooh, 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 Jesus. With her baby, it's gonna get real for her. She gonna be calling daddy. She gonna call mama first. Mama, no, baby, I ain't got it today. You know, call your daddy. She gonna be calling her daddy crying. I'm telling you now. Yeah. So all that posting and being disrespectful gonna stop soon enough. Just give her time. Do anybody know what her birthday is? Is her birthday in the wintertime? Y'all let me know in the comments. I think she a Sag. Oh yeah, she really finna learn. Ooh, child. And them are daddy girls, regardless of what the daddy do. Sagittarius are real deal daddy girls. They don't, yeah, they don't care. Oh yeah, she finna learn. Hmm. Well, y'all, I'm finna get up out of here and start my day. I hope you guys enjoyed y'all's. But like I say, mark my word, she about to be an adult. Y'all say she about to turn 18. Oh, it's coming, y'all. She finna be in her own place. She finna see what it's like. And they'll be back. And the other side, them project, excuse me, rejects are gonna be upset. So I hope you guys enjoyed the live. Thank you. And I'll see you guys in my next one tomorrow. Do I want to start mommy content early? I'm trying to wait. Cause I'm trying to think, y'all. Cause I don't know if I still want to talk about that six baby mom, that six pregnant child. I'm putting it to you like this. If y'all been watching, um, I've been talking about the mom, and I know y'all been seeing it go viral. Not just on me, but just go on YouTube and type it in. A mother who is pregnant with her support child. I don't even think she. I gotta swallow that. She's supposed to be pregnant with her sixth child and homeless. She's not homeless, okay? We talked about that. Y'all go watch. Her name is Live Love. I have it called Live Lives. Y'all thought BB was a liar. I want y'all to go watch Live Lies. And I want y'all to watch. I did break down how she became homeless and how she lost her children, her first three older children. I want y'all to go watch it. But don't watch it at work unless you got some coffee or a ginger ale or something to snack on because you're going to get mad and some chips. But when you home and you got you a glass of wine, watch it because she the type that piss you off. She's worse than BB. I'm telling you now, Shorty is way worse than BB. Okay? But the men, I won't say red pill men, I kind of, y'all know the manosphere. They have been dragging the heck out of her. Everybody's been dragging her. We gonna talk about her tomorrow. I got an update because she posted. We gonna talk about her tomorrow. Cause y'all, I'm for real. She worse than BB. Okay, and the Project Rejects, they got their competition because her Project Rejects are way worse than what you call it, Project Rejects. Hold on. I say, what the hell in the comments? Lord Jesus. Whew. Okay, so Lord forgive me. First of all, I know what miscarrying is. I know what losing a child is. I wish that on nobody. But when you lie about things, this when people eat you up. And this is why. This is what we mean by lying. So she put the heartbreak emoji. Now, remind you, she already told everybody that she was going to have an AB, a termination, in another state. But because of the rules apply that when you leave out one state pregnant, you got to come back pregnant in another state. That's just what is passed for states, right? Somebody said new storyline loaded. They hell. Some people got her some good ones. But this the one that stuck with me. That ain't all, y'all. That ain't all. We finna go to TikTok before we leave out here. We finna go to TikTok. Y'all talking about a BB a liar, baby. She worse. Trust me. I want y'all to go watch my lives. Please, I encourage y'all. She worse. She worse. The amount of men and women that are judging her, and she's like, I'm pregnant with my sixth child and fourth baby daddy, and I'm homeless. Don't judge. Baby, shit me. Okay, let's see. Let's see. No, go to the side. Go out the way. Boo. Here we go. We finna go to her page. Oh, Jesus. No. Oh, we finna start from here and we gonna trickle down. Baby, they eating her up. Good morning, Shay.
Calle también en la emisora puedo pegar 10 discos, pero no cambio. La para de la menor es la que está rapeando aquí. La para de la menor es la que está rapeando aquí.
Okay. That little boy that y'all just saw, he told, okay, so let me tell y'all, I gotta go back. I don't know, is it one of my video lives? That little boy told her, don't talk to me. She said, come here, AJ. No, don't talk to me. He's only 4. He said, man, don't talk to me. I don't want you talking to me. When she used to get in trouble, she used to like get on him and she used to do like harm him a little worse than she's supposed to. You know, that little boy told her, please don't talk to me. I don't even like you. I swear for God. Somebody saying you didn't mention you thought, dang it, go back up. Go back up. You didn't mention your roommate thought it was unsafe for her family for you to do videos at her house. Just curious. Glad she changed her mind for your sake. Now, remember I told y'all she's supposed to be homeless. She's not homeless, girl. Yes, Shay. She's not homeless. She at the roommate house, Shay. We told y'all. Baby, when I say she racked up 1,000 in cash apps, 1,000 in cash apps. She worse than Lyonia, y'all. I promise y'all she worse. Hold on. She say 6 baby daddy, 6 baby, 6 daddy. Not too late. Somebody say, oh, what? Here, look. Here she go finding another victim, y'all. So Cam say, oh, good Lord. She said, yeah, she put hard eyes. And I'm finna go to his page and say, you don't want that. It's been ran through. Baby, STD walking. Somebody say it's still time to go to Planned Parenthood.
Asking me, where's your baby daddies? Why are your
No
baby daddies
home,
not
but
home?
nails done. I'm
Like
so
this, your mom's
confused.
baby daddy's not helping you. Okay, so let me break it down. Okay, my first baby daddy.
Okay. Somebody is laughing at her. Baby, they've been eating her up. I listen and I'm judging. We create storms, then cry when it rains.
This is gonna be my 4th baby daddy. Yes, it's true. It's true. Yes,
I
am
promise
homeless.
y'all.
I'm homeless.
Shay, did you see lipstick response to her, girl? Baby, lipstick say yes, she called CPS because she said that she was taking that baby to the lake and she only fed 2 crackers. Wait, Lord Jesus, help me. Y'all, her name is Love Live on YouTube. The comments do not disappoint. The comments eating her up every day. The comments, I'd cry every day laughing because she told everybody she was staying in a hotel. She told everybody, and she's not in a hotel, y'all. She at the house. So she's exposed. She has not been on. Usually she go on YouTube. I knew it was something. We all knew because she would go on YouTube every day asking for money. So we all thought, girl, Shay, go on YouTube and watch them videos. I put on my community post the reactors. Girl, go watch them. Baby, they be tearing her a new one. She is something else, y'all. She is something else. I want to go to the comments of a video. Because I'm finna get off in a little bit. But baby, yes, they been tearing her up. Okay, hold on. Let me pause that. We finna read the comments on this last one about being pregnant. We all knew she was at that lady house. And somebody just exposed her too. They say no shade, but you should be picking up birth control, especially if you're in a possible homeless situation. Then they told judge not. Everyone keeps saying don't judge. Listen, it gets to a point. You say You the same people that enable this kind of behavior. It's no way you homeless, but got time to have some loving. Tighten up. Mm-hmm. Selfish. Who the daddy? Okay, wait, I'm sorry. Oh, Jesus. Somebody say your comment section is the very reason why people say everyone is not a friend. How the F these folks out here saying this is cool? Surround yourself with people that believe in progress and speaks against self-destruction. This is foolishness. Girl, you should have got your tubes tied out the baby girl. I mean, I feel you. I wish I could have helped. The struggle is real out here. I'll be praying for you. How did you become homeless? Do you need an apartment? How FFS just be celebrate. Live, no shade. Getting your tubes tied is much cheaper than having to raise a child for 18 years. Praying for you and your babies. Remember, children are gift for God. There are no accidents, only blessings. Keep your head up. Baby, after that one, she gonna have another one. I'm not playing. We knew this was coming. Girl, allow your family to help you. Would you consider putting the baby up for adoption? Some of the family, girl, she's gonna pop out another one. Yes, love, live. Yep, Shay, love, live. She's gonna pop out another one. She's gonna pop Project Rejects. Y'all got a new one y'all can help out over there. Y'all got Project Rejects. Y'all got another one. Y'all got another one. Project Rejects. We got somebody you can help out. Yeah. They got 6 kids. I lost her other 3 by not taking a drug test. Somebody say you need to tell the dad. She don't know who the dad. Let me explain something to y'all. And we're going to talk about her tomorrow. Liv has a tendency, because she said it. If someone looks at me, I get pregnant. A man tell her, you saw what she did in TikTok with the man with the googly eyes. She will have his baby because he like her. Okay? I'm going to end it here, y'all. I'm going to come back tomorrow. I was going to do mommy content. We just going to do mommy content both ways because I'm waiting on her to come live if she done went to the clinic or not. Oh, baby, the scammer could tell you. But like I said, her name is Love Live. Y'all go check out her YouTube. I tagged the reactors on my community post. Y'all go check out some of her old videos. Y'all, she got them beat. She got them, her and her crew got them beat. A for the lie to you. There's always somebody better than that. That lady, you got competition. Her name Liv. She worse. She lie better than you. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe. And I'll see y'all tomorrow. Bye.